Okay.
When we put chicken stock, bay leaf, rosemary, or just you eat them like this. This is the classic finger. If you to swirl, if you just keep it on the table, you can go like that.
Okay. Hey everybody, Tu here with Where to Next, and I am here at El Meson with Chief Chef Owner Peter.
Pedro Garcia, at your service.
Phenomenal experiences and phenomenal hospitality, so you guys come on out and check it out.
When we put chicken stock, bay leaf, rosemary, and
Check that out. Oh, amazing. Okay.
Very
All right.
Now these are the classic croquetas.
Okay.
These croquetas are just you eat them like this. This is the classic finger. That's where you're, and if you to swirl, if you just keep it on the table, you can go like that. And you couldn't.
No, I don't know anybody
nobody
like
paid
that.
attention to you. Nobody pays attention to you, right, Chip? Okay, there it is.
El Meson restaurant has been serving its signature Latin cuisine for more than 4 decades at their location in the Rice Village shopping district near Houston's Rice University. Chef Pedro's menu blends Spanish and Cuban influences, offering a variety of grilled and roasted meats, seafood, and tapas.
Shrimp.
The piquillo peppers is a
El Meson's award-winning wine list focuses on the wines from Spain to pair with its Spanish-inspired menu, as well as outstanding wines from California and other regions from around the world. El Meson is recognized by Wine Spectator magazine as one of the top restaurants in the United States to focus on Spanish wines and is the recipient of the Best of Award of Excellence.
Wow, really? Yes.
That's where we have our wine dinner.
Okay. Havana red. All right.
Other mascot.
What?
Visit El Meson and enjoy the casual warmth of Spain in Rice Village. Established in 1981, El Meson won the Houston Chronicle Palette Award for Best Service in 1997 and the Houston Press Best Appetizer Award in 2000. For the Cuban nachos, a fusion of Tex-Mex and Cuban flavors that continues to be a top-selling item today. In 2002, El Meson took first place in the Top 10 Wine List Awards by Houston's dining magazine, My Table, and received the Award of Unique Distinction from Wine Enthusiasts in 2008. El Meson was a finalist in the Catave International Catalan Wine List Award of 2010.
Thank you. All right, Mom's trying out some plantain here. Okay, Mommy, how do you like it, Mommy?
Very good.
Yeah. Mommy loves it. Woo. So, Peter, can you share a few words
Yes.
about your passion with El Meson? And
Well, there's not much to say except that we have to eat.
All right.
When you're eating, you can't say anything, right? No. This is a beautiful restaurant where people get together. A lot of people know each other here.
Oh, wow.
They come and they hey, how you doing? It's a neighborhood place. But we also get a lot of people from around the world.
Oh, wow.
Because of the medical center.
Oh, wow.
So we receive a lot of people that are undergoing treatment at the medical center, which is just right down the road here.
Oh, wow.
And so we that hospitality is very important. It's very important for them to feel at home under such trying times, because it could be for cancer or for heart or anything. And then also in the medical center, there are a lot of research institutes. So we have a lot of H-1 visas. So a lot of these people, a lot of scientists from all around the world. So we have a very diverse clientele as well.
Wow.
So we have the local neighborhood thing with their kids. We have people coming from around the country and around the world. We have scientists. You have doctors. I mean, if you have a problem here, I can go, is there a doctor in the house? And there'll be like 5 like that. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Awesome.
And not that I've experimented with that, but I know there are always doctors here, and in groups. So we have that, and then also we're a home of the Houston Astros. A lot of baseball players come here because they're Latino and they love our food, because we have that Latin American flavor, that flair. Because I was born in Cuba, and in Cuba, a lot of the cuisines the cuisine is really largely based on Spanish cuisines.
Oh.
So you take these Spanish regional cuisines and you bring them to Cuba, and then you add in the native staples like the arroz blanco, the frijoles negro, los platanitos maduro, the white rice and black beans and sweet plantains, and that is the staples there, the yuca. Those are island staples. But when you combine them with the classic recipes out of Spain, the ropa vieja, el pollo al ajillo, these things come from Spain, and they become criollo.
Oh,
They
wow.
become it's akin to Creole, but so it's very 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 kindred. So, but we do traditional Spanish cuisine here. We have a list of paellas. We have a big page of tapas items, hot and cold. And we also, because of our proximity with Mexico and our history here, we've been here 38 years. And before us, it used to be a Mexican restaurant. So we have a lot of Texas Mexican cuisine, Tex-Mex as it's called here in this region. So, and also things that are just my fancy, really. Just whatever I create, like the pineapple and mint leaf crab cakes, which is designed for Chardonnay. Sometimes I design food specifically for a wine.
Wow.
Next month we're having a wine dinner, and the winemaker looked at our menu and he inquired about the red snapper ceviche, and he goes, "Oh, that's perfect with this wine." I go, "Well, I'm thinking that's why I put that item on there. It's perfect because acidity in food and acidity in wine, they match, they agree." So we're really big into pairing here.
Oh, wow.
And so on that wine dinner, which is on the 11th of September, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's with Amelie Roberts' estate, all Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays from Oregon.
Okay.
Well, typically we have Spanish winemakers come in from Spain. We have a cellar. We have a very deep cellar.
Wow.
So we have older vintages, over 400, 500 selections, thereabouts. We're on the Wine Spectator Award of Excellence, the best
Yes,
of,
yes,
which is the
yes.
second tier.
I saw so many accolades that you
Yeah.
guys have gained.
We're just doing what we do.
Well, I can totally see this is just a phenomenal place, and Chef Peter here is just absolutely outstanding, and daughter visits so much.
And one of the
daughter-
things that I'm really
Yeah.
proud of is that, I work with my wife
Oh,
and my daughter. So in the evenings, my daughter will be here. She's in the front of the house. I'm more in the back of the house. My wife, she controls the money. So I tell her, I go, "Sweetheart, you better spend the money as fast as you can. I'll make more."
It's a world right now. It's a messed up, messed up. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
But I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter has a
Wow.
baby. She's going to be 2 in October. And this girl is the cutest thing ever. To be a grandfather is the best. Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it.
That's amazing.
In the kitchen, it's
Hard to say.
Yeah.
I love those boys. So we're like a tight-knit group. It's like being on a boat.
Oh, wow.
See, in a kitchen, it's like being on a boat. And everybody knows their job.
Oh, wow.
And you barely have to say a word, and you're already reaching for something, and and somebody's over there
wow.
handing it to you.
Nice.
And it's like a ballet. So we have that kind of familiarity, the closeness in the kitchen.
Okay.
And they're so talented. They because I teach them new tricks and new techniques, and they come in and it builds.
Yeah.
The wine
I'm the
dinners-
master.
No, well, I'm a humble person. I mean,
You are.
I'm always looking to learn from someone else. But I tell
Also
people.
charming.
I tell people, I go, everything I know is stolen.
Wow. Man full of wisdom.
You have to steal everything you know from other people.
Yeah.
But that's how it is in this business. One of the things that I find curious is the whole change. Everybody talks about the millennial, and my daughter is one. And I love the millennials. I think it's fantastic, the world that they're living in. You know, and you mentioned a moment ago, hey, this is very trying times.
Yes.
But you know what? Times are always trying.
Yes.
If you look at history, you'll find that things have always been difficult, never easy. But I'm an optimist. I believe that with time, as human beings, we shine better, we do better.
Yes.
And I think that there are some times we take a step back,
Yes.
but there are other times we take 2 steps forward. So I'm like that. In food, I think that what really revolutionized the restaurant industry is the internet.
Oh yes.
Immensely.
The internet.
You know, so social media
Yes.
came later.
Yes.
But the information, now customers are much more interested in what they're eating
Yes.
and interested in the nutrient properties of the
Yes.
food they're eating.
Yes.
And that's huge.
Yes.
Here
Yes.
we cook a lot with olive oil.
Yes.
We move through a lot of olive oil. Not so much butter.
Which I come to keep
Your mom's an adventurer. Just
Oh yes, yes. I'm really. Mom and I. We go everywhere. We try everything and do everything.
God,
Yes,
these are
yes.
the best times.
I do it while you can, right?
Yes. And I like to keep things fresh as possible.
Yes.
Everybody loving food. Good food.
Everybody
Yes.
loves food.
They don't
Yes.
like to eat a lot of food look like before, you know, but
Yes.
right now they like
Right.
to eat good food.
Tastes
Yes.
very.
Yes.
You know,
Good
they
food,
wanna
good
Yeah.
tech, and
Yes.
you know.
try the variety.
They're good for the eyes, good for the
Yeah, I
stomach,
feel it.
good for the taste, good for the nose.
And that's
And,
the thing. Is it's just the food here is so
Yeah.
great blend of just
Everything
all kinds
good.
of explosive
First
flavors.
time I try to find some special, you know, and she asked me what is a good one. First time I said octopus, and then you know the stream texture, and then you know beef. It's all good. So I say all good.
Would you like a glass of wine or something?
What do you recommend? Because I'm always whatever the restaurant
No, vino
recommends.
tintos,
you
Rioja.
know?
Okay,
So,
2 red wines.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you so much.
We're
Yeah.
going to have a Rioja Reserva,
Oh, okay.
which is a
Okay.
medium-bodied wine, and because it's European, it has high amounts of acidity, so that's going to be good to interact with the food.
Okay, great. Because that's the thing is, I always, when I'm in a different cultural experience with culinary experience, I always like to go with the recommendations because you guys know best.
Oh, yeah,
And
no,
so,
no, we-
what brings out
Yeah.
things the best.
We
and
enjoy
stuff.
making recommendations.
Yeah.
Now this pork comes local.
Oh,
This is from Katie,
Uh-huh.
just outside of
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we braise this for
Okay.
a long time in the oven at a low temperature, and
Okay.
we put chicken stock, bay leaf, rosemary, and vanilla bean
Oh wow.
in the stock,
Wow.
and then
Okay.
that we braise it in the braising liquid. Now these are caramelized apples and pears.
Oh wow.
That goes on
Check that
top.
out.
The way
Oh,
they're treated.
amazing. Okay.
Very
A little bit of honey glaze.
All right.
Now these are the classic croquetas.
Okay.
These croquetas are just, you eat them like this. This is the classic finger food.
All right.
Now this is a delicious, I make these like my grandmother used to
Oh my
make.
gosh.
Look at
I'm so glad he is pronouncing all of this. I would not want to.
this is delicious.
You can share with us a few words on the wine here.
Yes, oh,
Very, very, very nice.
Now, a lot of people, they wonder, why do you smell the cork? What do you taste the wine for? Well, the number one thing, wine can be defective. It can be destroyed by a thing called trichloroanisole. It's a chemical, a bacteria that gets into the cork and destroys the wine. So, and this is something that is not well known, but that is the whole point of tasting wine, because in the old days, you get that bacteria all over the place.
Oh, wow.
It gets in the barrels and the rafters.
Oh my
and the
goodness.
corks, and it destroys the wine. It makes the wine taste like It dampens the fruitiness of the wine.
Oh no.
And it makes the wine taste like sewer water. I know, I've never tasted sewer water. but you know, in my imagination, it's like when you go into a basement that has been flooded, and it's very musty and dank. Well, this wine smells fruity. You can smell the fruit.
Yes.
You know,
Very,
it
very
smells
nice.
like wine. It smells like wine. It smells like you get like berries and so you know that's what you're. And if you to swirl, if you just keep it on the table, you can go like that.
Alright.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
swirl.
This is just cool.
And there you go. Now the acidity will affect the salivary
Wonderful.
glands here, and you see that's the lingering finish. That's the acidity in the wine. The wine has tannins. It's what makes your mouth pucker. It has alcohol. It makes you heat in your tongue and in your throat. And it has fruit, which is a very delightful taste. So those are the four elements.
Just a walking wealth of knowledge here.
Very good. If
Thank you
take the-
so much.
I'm a certified
for sharing
sommelier
those. Oh
and
wow.
chef.
Oh there you go.
I'm a chef that knows about wine.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think more chefs should know about wine.
Absolutely.
Very good if you take about 1 or 2, for cup for wine.
Yeah, after 3.
Every day,
Yeah, then I'm really
Very-
good.
The red wine is the number one always.
It is.
Make you
Good-
healthy,
good for
you
your
make you feel good, make you, yeah.
Cheers, guys. What a phenomenal
Ching.
experience here at El Meson.
That one make you younger.
I always smell it first, because you know that's where the pleasure is.
Yes.
Everything you associate with flavor is really
Yes.
because the liquid, the tongue can only taste a few things, a handful of things, but the aromas of the liquid go into your sinuses and enter up here, and then you smell your olfactory cells are capturing,
Okay.
and the nose has so complex.
Oh.
That is our really like look. The tongue can only taste salty, sweet, bitter, sour, and then there's umami, which is savoriness. And then those are the 5 things. But the nose can capture more than 10,000 different aromas.
Really?
And
Did
more,
not know that.
and more technically speaking, what's really going on is a certain chemical is entering your sinuses, interacting with your olfactory cells,
Oh wow.
sending a message to the brain. The brain is playing a game of concentration. Whereas, okay, that molecule, yeah, it's I remember it to be a lot like this one. Oh yeah, and they make a connection, and you go, oh, it smells like gardenias.
wow.
Oh, it smells like leather. Oh, it smells like this, or it smells like that. And that's what's going on. So the tasting, especially for a blind tasting, is happening in here,
Oh.
in the head. Yeah.
Well, you know, when I go on wine tours, I had learned that, you know, when it comes to wine, it's a lot of it is just what you like, you know? So
Certainly.
no matter, you know,
Sure.
what it may cost or how old it may be or what brand or all that, it's just what
Sure.
one likes, you know?
Yeah,
So
you know, and there's so many men I find that don't like white wine, and it's irrational.
Really?
And I tell them, I go, "What's the matter? Why? How come you don't like white wine? How come you don't like pink wine, rosé?
No, I did not know
What's
that.
the problem?" They go, "Oh yeah, well, I'm more red. Drink it." I go, well, you know what? You take the white wine and you grab it like a red wine,
Okay,
and
okay.
you drink it like a red wine. But it's the same one.
Isn't it like
Yeah.
a lot of dish that are fish goes with the white?
Well, you see, okay, now
Okay,
the one
sorry.
thing about red wine is that it has tannin,
Okay,
and the tannin is what makes your mouth pucker.
okay.
And make, you know, so there are wines that have a lot more tannin than this, and that wine is going to be best. Tannic wines are going to be best with fatty foods.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
you want that tannic structure to be matched with lamb chops, say.
okay.
So because what the fat does, it takes the tannins and smooths them out. Now people say, "Oh, the tannins are so smooth. This is a smooth wine." Over time, the molecules of the tannins will link up and form longer chains, molecular chains,
Oh.
which gives the impression of being smooth.
Oh, wow.
That's what's going on.
You
Scientific.
truly have the some understanding of the science and the
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
behind all this.
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot of
awesome.
fun, and also you know, wine is
Not
such
every
a
day you
fascinating
meet,
topic.
you meet such a gentleman, you know?
Because it impinges on science, history.
Yes.
a lot of
No,
things.
I don't think I've ever
Culture.
had this, complete.
Now I'll tell you one thing about the whole experience. Now, why a red wine with seafood? Well, let's say you have a wonderful whitefish, una merluza, or a sea bass, or something very delicate.
Yes.
Cod, that flakes beautifully, and it's a very delicate fish. You don't want to cover it up with too many flavors. You want it to show off its delicacy. So now I pick a tannic red wine, and it's just going to totally squash that. It's going to cover it. It's as if you were going outside to visit somebody, and you brought a friend along.
Yes.
That talked too much. And you couldn't.
No, I don't know
and
anybody
nobody
like
paid
that.
attention to you. Nobody pays attention to you, right, Sue? Okay, there it is. So the red wine just
Overpowers
Yeah.
it.
So the white fish goes. Let's invite the white
Yeah.
wine.
Oh, nice.
'Cause they're nicer,
Nice. Thank you so much for the
yeah.
explanation.
So you get
I've
the
never.
yeah.
Wow.
So
You really.
because of the flavors, it'll complement the fish better.
Yes.
You
Now
can break
I did. And part of it is I love so much just sharing with people and helping to, educate and provide information about. There's so many things about different industries and different professions that people just don't know. Like all of these wonderful, things that you just shared with us.
Oh,
and,
it goes on
just
forever.
and people are, they're hungry for that. They're hungry to search for good, good Knowledge and good information and good wisdom.
Information
and
goes on forever. Oh
yes,
my
yes,
gosh.
yes.
Pirates in our cultures.
Incredible.
And long time ago, I said my husband and I, before after we have 7 children, so now they go up and they go to college.
You have
and
6 brothers and sisters.
Yes. So
have 7.
am so grateful. They're phenomenal parents.
So are you the youngest, or
I'm-
the middle, or
Where would you gather?
in the middle?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
How did you get that?
Yeah, because you can. I can see you negotiating.
Oh my God!
I can see you negotiating.
No one has ever been able to.
Yeah, you're in the middle
Amazing.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yes, I am slap dab in the middle.
Yeah.
Isn't that is impressive?
Well, because you're a people person.
Yes, I am. It's so wild because I love meeting good people. I love just getting out there and optimizing life's experiences.
Look at it, we're getting along. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
No,
And I just I'm very. My mom and I are just highly have common interests and compatibility. So we holiday together. We do parents that become your lifelong friends.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I had the good fortune
Well,
in my lifetime. My parents have passed away,
Yes.
but I had the good fortune of not only being their friend, I was their partner, I was their
Yes.
advisor, all these things. I was their nurse at times. In the end, I mean, I played all those roles with them, and I feel so rich.
Yes, and that's one thing that my mom and I talked about is we do it when we can, do it now.
So you guys have secret jokes, right?
Yes.
You guys have fun together.
Yes.
Like,
And that's the thing is, it's like I have this belief that while we're here, live the best life that we can.
Yeah.
And share as much as we can,
Yeah.
and like contribute as much as we can. Do what we can while we can.
and let go.
So, exactly.
Let go of things that make you upset.
Yes.
of your
Oh my
misfortunes,
gosh,
or
a man
your
of
failure.
such
Let that
wisdom.
go.
Yes. I love it. I love it that you obviously have taken time to reflect and to,
Ed,
you're just so much fun. I can totally see why.
we have fun.
You've been in the business
No,
for so
look,
long.
I am happy with what I do.
Yes.
The
I can
restaurant
tell.
business has been good to me. Every time I get involved with it, it gives me money, and if I try to get away from it, I don't do well.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I can tell
Yeah.
you put what you put into
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
It's very apparent
Yeah.
what you put into it. That you love your people that come to see you, and you
Yeah.
love you love the business, and you obviously not only technically strong, but you just have such huge passion about the business and the growth and the so all of that.
It's fun. That's exciting.
Yeah.
When you. Man, I so many people now, customers and stories are coming through my head, and like a Rolodex.
Yes.
And right now, and I can share with you some.
Yes.
I gave you even last night, the other day. There's all these stories,
Yes.
and it becomes like a movie. I'm in a movie. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
yes, your own story, your own incredible story. You know,
Like
matters.
now, when our top, we've had some employees already retire. Right. I mean, we've been here that long, 38 years.
Yes, that has.
But the oldest waiter is Armando. It's 25 years,
Okay.
and he remembers a lot of people.
Oh.
But not more than me. But so we share stories.
Yes.
We remember these people. So this is like a train station. People coming and going, and it's our job as people that man the train station or woman the train
We
station.
have a wonderful
We have to remember all these stories
Okay.
and remember, and we say, you remember the guy that used to sit at
Oh, that is
14?
so-
He always had the fish. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like this.
Awesome. I
It's-
think that is
We
such,
see humanity.
Yes, and it creates such a differentiator for you. You know, like it's such a uniqueness about you and your wonderful
I'll
restaurant.
tell you, people have asked me, how come you don't open up a second business? Well, then it becomes a different business.
Yes.
Then now you're in an office and bouncing around like a ping pong ball, dealing in numbers. You're not dealing in people.
Yeah.
That's different. Here, I'm not worried about the numbers. I focus on how it feels.
Yes.
It goes like how does the evening
Yes,
feel?
and you know what? The truth is, as we move through life, we may not remember every detail,
Right.
but we will always remember how we felt, and we'll always remember like this experience that you're sharing with us right now. It's an unforgettable. We'll always remember, such kindness and hospitality.
Right, and it has nothing to do with a number or this or that or this information.
Just you
It's
as a
how does
person.
it feel?
Yes, you as a person, just so present.
Yeah,
And
but that's you. That's you. Because I came out here. I have no idea. Marco told me somebody at 14 was to see. Okay, come to the table. I go hello, and all of a sudden you tell me, and I go, oh, I see what this is. Okay, let's sit down. Let's have a good time.
Yes, I just take the time in life.
Yeah,
I
right,
think,
exactly.
Like I have, it's funny. People ask me like, is this just what you do in life? And I'm like, no, actually, I have a full life like everybody else, But I just balance, and this is just important to me. This prioritization of indulging and being present and experiencing good people, and then just taking us back to the good old days. So that I just and I appreciate it so much. I think that's the thing is that we move through life and we just don't appreciate or don't stop to notice the little things. Like one of the footages I did, and I kid you not, it was I was doing a drive through Washington, and when you do a drive through Washington roads, especially on the rural areas out in Washington, it would be covered with wildflowers. Okay, and you have to be somewhat strategic to make sure if you were to pull off that it's a safe place, right? So I actually found a really safe place with just this bed of wildflowers just sitting out all by its lonesome out there, just out there. And I did some quick footages on it, and people are just like, that is just incredible that it's not, it's just nature and it's just there and it's just, beautiful, and that someone actually stopped to capture and share its beauty, and so that's it didn't cost me anything. It didn't, what I mean? It just was. I was just enjoying it. It was there,
Yeah.
and I noticed it. So yeah, I think
Stop
that's really,
and give it reverence.
Yes, that's important.
Yes.
That's important. And if I think if you are blessed enough to meet amazing people in your life, stop.
That's called
appreciate.
yoga of the heart.
Oh, is it yoga of the heart? Oh,
That's
my
what I
gosh,
understand.
I love it.
I understand the story because you have yoga of the body,
I've never heard
and
anybody.
yoga of the mind, the head, the brain. But yoga of the heart is different.
Yes.
So this is one yogi that would go around and goes, I'm going to do an experiment. For every time it's 1 hour, I'm going to stop it. And whatever's in front of me, I'm going to worship. I'm going to pray to. Whatever it is. So of course he comes to the hour and he finds a cow. Worships the cow. Prays to the cow. For a moment, and he goes on. The next hour, he comes to a bus stop. And he's praying to the bus stop. And the people think he's crazy.
But he's probably the happiest person.
The next hour, He comes to, he's in the middle of the street, and he sees something in the street that a cow left behind.
Oh gosh.
So he kneels down and he starts praying to it.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "What are you, crazy? What are you praying to that?" I go, "It's the hour." But you know, the thing is, you see, he could pick any time.
Yes.
And you could be anywhere. And
Yes.
it could be anything.
Yes. Yes.
And still,
Yes.
you nothing changes. You are on this planet,
Yes.
going through the universe, through time and space, and all this business, and you know, and it's all the same.
Yes, yes, it's so awesome. You are so. I love it that you are such a person of depth and a person of such, you know, obviously common peace. You know, to be able to formulate and have such thoughts, you know, that are so just, you know, so deep and just chips and salsa. Wonderful tapas.
Okay, there's the tapas. Is the octopus. It's first boiled on its own because the octopus is already a little bit salty, so we don't have any salt on it. It's just the flavor that it already has, and then we saute it in olive oil with a little bit of dried chili peppers and garlic.
Okay.
The next one we have in here is going to be the beef tenderloin tips. They're really good. It comes in a white pork reduction sauce with some mushrooms on it. And on this side we have the gambas al ajillo. It's a garlic, it's a shrimp in a garlic sauce with a little bit of green mix on it.
Thank you
Okay.
so much. You did an amazing job. Octopus and shrimp.
This is the piquillo peppers. It's a stuff with the lamb meat, and on top we have a Spanish tomato sauce. Basically, it's tomatoes, onion, salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. And inside is the ground meat, on the lamb meat, and a little bit of raisins. The raisins kind of balances the flavor. It's not super overwhelmingly sweet, but it's really good. It has the flavor excellent.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Lalo.
Oh,
He's
all right.
customer relations.
All right, Mr. Customer
Doorman.
Relations.
Reception,
All righty.
yes. My father.
Here's our wonderful host here. We've got Chef Peter here, a wonderful host. He's going to give us an amazing tour. This is Dad here. Okay,
Yes,
we
that's
got Dad. Okay, got
Yeah,
Pops.
I remember when he took that picture. It was my idea.
All right.
This is my father and mother when they were dating
Oh, wow.
back in Cuba.
Okay.
I mean, I dig
that
the
is
fashion.
so cute. Look at
I
that.
don't think those pleats are inside.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are, you know, you get the idea.
Yes, yes.
So, all right. So I have to start the tour.
All
with
right.
him, right?
Yes.
He's my buddy.
Yes.
This is our mascot.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's the mascot? Oh.
The lady in the red dress dancing.
Okay.
La Gitana.
Okay.
So she's on our bike jerseys.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's good to
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
so, I'm so glad I'm getting this tour. I had no idea.
We sponsor a bike team. For
Oh, wow. Really?
Now, this is I love art.
Okay. Yeah.
Those paintings are by Ibsen Espada,
Okay.
and he's a very famous painter.
Oh, wow.
This is the Havana room, where we have events here.
Yes.
That's where we have our wine dinner.
Okay. Havana Rim. All right.
He's our other mascot.
What?
My father bought this in 1981 in a garage sale for $20.
Oh, wow.
And we have put an apple in his mouth and it never went rotten. So that's the miracle of all this.
Wow. Oh, wow. That is so awesome.
Because in Spain, you always have to have it before that.
Really? No, I did not know that.
But we also have a bull.
Okay. Okay.
His family.
Is there a story behind the?
Another
Oh, yeah.
mascot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Wow.
We have
Yeah.
bullfighters have been here visiting.
Oh, wow. Yes.
You know, and that poster there has the 2 tickets. That's my wife's first time to a bullfight. That's back in 1994.
Check
See,
out all
bullfighters-
the amazing awards here. That is a buffet of awards.
Yep.
Well, that is so, look at that, the consistency and their achievements.
Oh, since 1999.
Honor.
Paella pans. We make the big paellas.
Okay. All right.
The
Ooh.
wine cellar.
Okay.
This is the wine cellar here.
Okay.
Wow.
Ooh, okay.
Come on in. This guy here is a 1985.
Wow. You see that? Hey guys, I am here with this amazing Chef Peter here in the wine cellar, checking out how phenomenal. Well,
This is an Imperial, 1995
Wow.
Rioja from the Contino vineyard, a single vineyard. Only 50 of these were
Wondered
made.
how much that weigh.
It's like a case of wine.
Wow.
Pictures, more pictures, you know, and yeah,
Wow.
more pictures, yeah.
Wow.
Look like at home, family, huh?
Wow, yeah.
Look it.
Family is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a portrait of me
Awesome.
and my nephew.
Oh.
he's 9 years
Says
old.
portrait.
So this is me.
Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, yes.
Go Nick, you know. Yeah, this is last year's Wine Spectator. You gotta hang it up
Okay.
in the pantheon of awards. And the new one up there. That's this sweet plantains.
Oh wow! Wow, we got some sweet plantains there. All right. Okay. There we go. He's chopping away. Little chopping action. Thank you. All right, Mom's trying out some plantain here. Ooh. Okay, Mommy, how do you like it, Mommy?
Very
yeah.
good.
Yeah, yeah. Mommy loves it. Mommy loves it. All right. She's all excited. Woo! All right.
We send
Okay.
out meals and all this business.
Very nice. Hello. Hi.
Owen,
Hi.
Manuel, and it's ready.
Hello. Hi.
All right.
Hi.
So
How are you?
everybody's happy here.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. Love rice cuisine.